Antonius Mizaldus, de Mundi Sphaera, Episode 13. Est digetur Deus ac ratio quae cuncta gubernat, cur nos dispositis vicabus consurgere signa, et velit imperio coeptos absalvere cursus, cernimus ac proprios sempere me ardere per orbes, cur ea die stivas ex ornant sidera noctes. Notice the elision here. Now Mizaldus comes to the conclusion of his argument, and he says, therefore, that is, in light of all the previous evidences, there is a God and reason which governs all things. So Deus, the subjective est, and ratio, another subject, and then quae through gubernat is modifying ratio. Gubernat is a first conjugation verb, guberno, gubernardre, like that, with cuncta as object in the neuter, plural, and accusative. This is a substantive adjective, and cuncta is a synonym of omnia. Now, Mizaldus goes into a series of additional questions. Why do we perceive cernimus? Why do we see that? And this has two infinitives, consurgere and absalvere, that pattern with it. The first has signa as subject in the neuter, plural, and accusative. It's a second declension noun. The second has cursus as the subject in the masculine, plural, and accusative. It's a fourth declension noun. So why do we perceive that the constellations, the signa, that they rise up, consurgere, with their parts in their proper places, dispositis vicibus, taking turns, you might say, or alternating? This is from vices, like so, and so this is an ablative absolute, dispositis vicibus. And the second part, and we see their courses, that is, the courses of the constellations, finish off or complete, absalvere, or we could say dissolve, the ones that are coeptos cursus, the courses or routes that they have begun, they finish off as though on command, velit imperio. So again, cursus, the subject of absalvere, signa, the subject of consurgere, and cursus is modified by coeptos. Then we have imperio, which is going to be neuter, plural, and ablative. It's an ablative of instrument, as though by command. Why do we perceive all of that? Cur nos cernimus. Then he'll ask an additional question in the next portion, which begins with the ac proprios and so forth. And why do we see implicit cur cernimus? Why do we see that they, meaning the constellations or the routes of the constellations, they always return through their proper, their own, their unique circuits or orbes. So nothing but the accusative as the object of the preposition per. So orbes is accusative. We can see it's plural. If we don't know the gender, we can deduce it from the second declension adjective proprios. It's masculine, plural, and accusative. And now this very beautiful line which concludes this selection. Why do the same stars or the same constellations, Eadem, Sidera, and Cygna are synonyms, why do the same constellations adorn or decorate the summer nights, aestivas noctes? Now notice how this line is put together. The subject is Sidera, which is neuter, plural, and nominative. It's modified by Eadem. It's the subject of the verb ex ornant, which is first conjugation, ex orno, ex ornare, and the object is noctes, in the feminine plural and accusative, modified by aestivas. But notice the arrangement of the line, eadem, adjective, aestivas, the second adjective, then the verb ex ornant, then the first noun, sidera, and the second noun, noctes. So the first adjective, eadem, modifies the first noun, sidera. The second adjective, aestivas, modifies the second noun, noctes. Isn't that beautiful? And it sounds so nice as well. Cur eadai stivas ex ornant sidera noctes. If you enjoyed that little video lesson, please go ahead and subscribe for us, click the bell and so forth. Check out the other videos on this page, leave a comment, and please be sure to check out our Patreon page as well.